EastEnders star Natalie Cassidy, who has portrayed Sonia for 30 years, reflects on her journey in an exclusive Inside Soap interview. She discusses her early days, meeting the Jackson family, and the show's enduring legacy. Meanwhile, actors Danny Dyer and Kelly Bright share emotions about Mick and Linda's dramatic Christmas episode and bid farewell after 9 years on the iconic soap. Inside Soap, on sale February 13th, offers a sneak peek into these interviews and more. EastEnders exclusive. Natalie Cassidy tells Inside Soap, another 30 years as Sonia? Why not? The EastEnders legend joins us to reflect on 3 decades of Walford drama, as she discusses Sonia's past, present and future. It's crazy, isn't it? Makes you feel old, laughs EastEnders icon Natalie Cassidy, as Inside Soap congratulates her on 30 years of playing Sonia. I'm around younger members of the cast at work and I say to them, "How old are you?" And when they say 11, I tell them, "I was doing this at your age." And that's when I realize how long it's been. It's amazing looking back. Natalie joined the square with the Jackson family in 1993, 1 year after Inside Soap first hit the shelves, so we feel as though we've lived her journey with her. Talking to Nat is such a pleasure, as she's very much an old soul who's learned from legends such as June Brown, Dot Cotton, Wendy Richard, Pauline Fowler, and Barbara Windsor, Peggy Mitchell. And while Sonia has inherited both the spirit and wisdom of their characters, Natalie lives and breathes all of the values that you'd expect from an EastEnders stalwart honoring their legacies. Here's a sneaky preview of our exclusive big interview, on sale Tuesday 13th February. Congratulations on such a milestone, Natalie. Does your Walford debut feel like yesterday? Thank you so much. It actually doesn't feel like yesterday to me, and I don't know whether that's because I was so young, but those days do feel a long time ago now. People message me to talk about classic EastEnders, on the drama channel, and say, "Remember when you were doing this with Nigel, Claire and Janine?" And I go, "Oh God. Yeah, I do remember now. We were a little crew back then. How did you get the job? And did it change your life?" Being 10, you don't realize what you're getting into. I was just a little girl going up the road to Anna Schurz, my acting teacher, who sadly passed away not long ago. There was this little school in Islington and we'd get EastEnders casting people come to sit in on our improv work. I think they just thought, she's a bit fun, and so I got the audition, went up for the part and got it. Were you from an acting family? None of my family are actors or in the entertainment industry, although a few of them should be, as I think there are a few funny bones and a few characters. Getting this job was about luck, being in the right place at the right time, and then to keep it for as long as I have is down to professionalism, being good at what you do and being kind. I believe I stand for all the right things and what it takes to be in a show for this long. When did you meet the other Jacksons for the first time? We met for a mini photo shoot for some family pictures. Again, I was very young, and it was just really interesting thinking that Lindsay and Carlson, who played Carol Jackson, was going to be my mom, and Howard, Anthony, aka Alan, my dad. I always loved the breakfast scenes in the Jackson house, being little, the trumpet days, and when it was all about having your toast in the purple kitchen. Read the full version of this interview in the latest Inside Soap. It's on sale Tuesday, February 13th. How to get your weekly copy of Inside Soap. Local shops, as always, the major supermarkets and grocery stores should have the new issue on their shelves, but if you wish to stay closer to home, we've been working hard to make sure that local convenience stores have stock as well. The online shop. The major supermarkets can deliver Inside Soap along with your online shopping. Just add it to your basket as you would anything else. Home delivery from your newsagent. Many local newsagents run a home delivery service, and will be happy to deliver a copy to your door every week. Just pop in or ring them to place your order. Subscribe by post. We have fantastic money-saving deals on subscriptions, including free delivery. Get your magazine delivered by post every week, save money and never miss an issue. Click here to find out more, or call 01858 438 863. Click to buy, see www.magsdirect.co.uk/InsideSoap to have this week's issue of your favorite magazine sent to your home. Order online by Monday at midday and we'll post out the new issue, first class. You can pre-order future issues too. No contracts, no big commitments. We all knew Christmas 2022 was going to be explosive in EastEnders, but who knew Mick would seemingly end up in a watery grave trying to save the love of his life? All eyes were on Janine over the festive dinner table as Scarlett revealed the truth. Janine crashed Linda's car and framed her for the crime. The day was full of thrills from then on, with Janine fleeing Walford, Linda and Mick finally reuniting before giving chase, and of course, the literal cliffhanger where Mick met his tragic fate. We chat to Danny Dyer and Kelly Bright, aka Mick and Linda, who tell us how they feel about the Christmas Day episode, plus the end of their 9-year screen partnership. Hello, Danny and Kelly. How do you feel now the Christmas Day episode has aired? Danny, very emotional. I'm very attached to this show, it's been a third of my career. And to make the decision I didn't make it lightly because it's a huge job to walk away from. I wanted it to be a fitting end, so hopefully it is. Kelly, the episode as a whole is brilliant. I think it's a really good Christmas episode. There were lots of big moments within it, like the Janine reveal. But the scene I was holding out for was the one between Mick and Linda. I'd have loved for that to be 10 times as long. It was a beautiful moment, and only fitting they got back together. Kelly, however brief. There was a lot of real emotion tied up in the filming of that episode for me, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. It feels very special because we came in at Christmas, so it's gone full circle for us. Danny, this episode is all about love and relationships. You've got Lola and Jay, also Alfie, Phil and Kat. We've done a lot of Christmas episode over the years, and it's an intense process. But when you get the right material, it's a beautiful thing. Everyone wants to sit down and watch EastEnders at Christmas. Let's talk about the stunts, because they were fantastic. Danny, we went to Ramsgate for the night shoots, and it was quite pleasant, the weather. We had wetsuits on under our clothes and had scenes in the water tank, which was filled with broccoli juice. My last scene, I was very tearful and stank of broccoli, which softened the blow. Danny, when you joined, did you think 9 years on that you'd be saying goodbye to Mick? Danny, no, I didn't think I'd last 9 years on the show. But Dominic Treadwell Collins, executive producer of EastEnders at the time, took a chance on me and Kelly, though she was more well-behaved than me. We came in together, as the new family to take over the Vic, and we loved it. Kelly, and each other. That's what made it special. Myself, Danny, Maddie, Hill aka Nancy, and Sam, Strike, who played Johnny, were all very close. Danny, the Carters had their era and I'm so proud of it. I really did appreciate those years, but all good things come to an end. Kelly, when you first met Danny, did you think he was going to be your on-screen husband? Kelly, no, because I actually screen tested with someone else, and it wasn't very good. I got a call later to say they were looking at other mix. But then they offered me the job and we didn't meet until our first photo shoot. Danny, I turned up in the back of my motor with a blanket over my head. Kelly, and that was the first time we met. Then the first time we put Mick and Linda together was in filming. Do you have any memorable funny moments together? Danny, there was one moment during the wedding stuff with Maddie. Kelly, I can't believe this. Right, when I came into the show, Linda's story was she's an ex-Page 3 girl. So I adopted a little extra bosom for Linda and put what I call chicken fillets in my bra. In the scene, we were absconding from a wedding with Maddie, running down the street and one of the fillets fell out and onto the floor. I was in hysterical laughter. Danny, it was really funny, and we were so bonded by that point, we relied on each other intensely. Kelly, it's a life shared. Danny was at my wedding, he's gone through IVF with me, there's stuff we've shared that makes saying goodbye very hard. I cried from July until November when he went. What was your leaving do like, Danny? Danny, well, I ended up questioning if I made the right decision. There was a lot of love for me in the room and part of me wanted to duck out. It was very emotional, and I thought it'd be easier to leave out the back door, but Kelly wouldn't let me. Kelly, I did a little speech. Danny, there were a lot of tears. Kelly, we were both crying, and we put a video together of his best bits. I think that's what pushed us over the edge, watching our journey back. We looked so young. Danny, that's the thing about being on a soap, you see yourself age. Please subscribe our channel.